Good evening. Hello. I hope everybody had a good week. We survived. Hopefully everyone can hear me okay. I had to do some surprise streaming PC maintenance this morning. What should I do with 75,000 butt coins? That is a lot of Good. But holy heck, let me go through the list here real quick. Seribot, thank you so much for popping in and keeping us all safe. Wee Woo, hello. Welcome on in. You beat Seribot here. Winterwolf, hello. Nice to see you. Fury, hello. Welcome on in. Twilight, hello. Afro. Afro! Welcome on in. Game Buddy, hello. Welcome on in. Nice to see you. Nova, hello. Welcome. Poji, welcome. Tozu, welcome on in. Nice to see you. Anomaly, hello. Ryu, the other Ryu, hello. Welcome on in. What should I do with infinite butt coins? Anything you want. Ayame, welcome on in. Not doing all right now, but I'm here, Fresh Ahty Bean. Thank you so much, Ayame. Definitely take care of yourself. Self-care is super important. Queeches, hello. Nice to see you, Queeches. Oh my gosh, what a week. Today was just grinding on and on and on. Because, I have, I repair stuff. I repair, little computery Chromebook things, and it seemed like every box I was pulling off the shelf to repair, we were out of the parts necessary to repair them. So I had to kind of put them on a different shelf of waiting for parts. And it's just lather, rinse, repeat all day. And, it's just exhausting because, all I want to do is, fix shit. And I couldn't because, we didn't have anything to fix these things with. And it's frustrating. It's frustrating when shit doesn't line up. Rising Advent, hello. Welcome on in. Anomaly, hello. That looks like tits on to me. Tits are on, but TTS is off. And my mouth isn't my lip syncing isn't working right. What in the fuck happened? Hold on, I gotta mess with the setting here. Do. Y'all get to see the secret sauce audio. Do. Okay. I haven't had to adjust this in a really long time, so I'm going to be kind of fumbling around trying to figure it out. Audio link output. Okay. Chat mic, does that do it? Oh, it looks like it's doing something. Nope, it doesn't look like it's doing anything. Lip sync input. Yeah, I wanted to do that. Let's turn that on. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. We're gonna go MISC. Save changes in graphs. Sorry about the Windows sounds. Sorry. I had to do it. Have to do it. And whoop. We'll hit the H. There we go. Perfect. What the H? Hyena Bangs, welcome on in. It's nice to see you, Bean. How have you been, Hyena? How have you been? Tell us all about it, if you want. Consensually. I don't know why I added consensually to that. Whoop! There we go. Okay, now I think I'm good. Oisenberry, hello, welcome on in. My favorite berry Oisenhouse. Mad sleepy, yeah, that's a mood. That is a mood. There's Poji doing laps again. But folks, I'm not gonna hold this up too long. I mean, I really didn't have a ton of Poji, I wasn't scolding you. But
where do you go when you want to buy name brand spatulas at a fraction of retail cost?
Spatula City. Spatula City.
Thank you. Alu, welcome on in. And Joe, hello, welcome on in. But yeah, I mean, really not much happened this week, between work and, Actually, that's not really fair. Like, some significant shit happened this week. But y'all will hear about it eventually, I'm sure. Haven't noticed my recent message? What? What's your recent message? Oh, doing pretty well today. I just have a good birthday dinner of sloppy joe and taters with a cheesecake as a dessert. Oh my god, I want that. Put it in my mouth. Put it in my mouth. But, oh my gosh. Let's get started. Let's get started. Let me, I will nuke that music and we'll go straight over here. There we go. Put what in your mouth, huh? Well, Vera, I want Nova to put sloppy joe and taters in my food hole. That's what I want. And the cheesecake afterward, please. Save me a slice. I love cheesecake. Ahty, welcome on in. Nice to see you. All right. Let's do it. All right, let me just do one thing, though. I'm going to pop into the other voice channel here. Yes, I'm going in there. Okay. And I got to undeafen. Where's my pedal? Oh, God, I'm all messed up. All right, now I got my pedal. All right, we all ready to go?
There you are.
Hi.
Thought we weren't doing this little duties happening.
Everybody's really quiet.
No, I didn't feel like I can pop in whenever I want. You wouldn't be doing the splitting until duties happen.
No, the voice chat's really quiet for me. Smallest Waffle, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your heckin' stream? Hold these. Hold these. Welcome on in. How was your stream? How was Rabbit and Steel? Tell us all about it. But first, make sure you get your self-care stuff going on. Grab yourself a drinky and a snack and get cozy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tell us all about it. And welcome on in, Raiders. My name is Ahty. I'm a transferee gamer from Oregon, and I mainly play RPG games. Tonight we're playing Final Fantasy XIV. We're picking up where we left off in Endwalker, which we had just a bunch of crazy shit happen, and now we're back in the present. And yeah, it's been pretty nuts. So I'm pretty stoked to get started here. I also kind of have to debug my audio a little bit. Did some Dead Cells first, then got beat up by Rabbit and Steel hard mode after. Ooh, that sounds fun though. But holy heck, Waffle, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the raid. All right, let me see. Now to figure this out, I don't know why everyone is so quiet. The whole call is quiet. It's not a specific person.
Oddly enough, we hear your entire computer, I think.
You what?
You can hear the stream effects.
Yeah, when you talk, we hear the in-game music from your end.
Oh, okay, let me figure that out real quick.
So
All right, let's see. Something's wrong with my audio settings. Audio and video. Oh, yep, it changed. Yep, it must have been I must have gotten victimized by a Windows update. Because everything is set to default now. I had to do all of this shit with OBS too. All right. Now how are we doing?
well, I don't hear the game music. from
Victimized
you
by
anymore.
Windows update.
Yep. Everything got set to default. So.
We'll do that,
Weird.
dude.
Yeah, that happens.
Yep.
Are we loud now?
Yes, you're fine. You're fine. Tozu, we have not done the near raids yet.
This I have.
Well,
I have not.
look at
Ahty
you
asked me
creatures.
To not.
Yeah, I'm waiting until Ahty does it. So Ahty better get around to it. Looks at
No,
you.
I have done every quest up to doing the first raid.
No offense, but I needed the drip.
Yeah, Ahty. Can't keep holding us back from drip.
Okay, so we can definitely talk about it. But we are not doing that tonight.
No.
That's fine.
Tonight's MSQ. We saved that kind of stuff for Wednesdays and stuff.
Yeah. So why don't we plan on Wednesday for that? Tozu, does Wednesday work for you?
That sounds fun.
You know, we could make it a Warrior Wednesday and have you tank for it.
How
Well,
about
Ahty needs like 30 more levels first.
yeah?
We'll get there.
I'll
But
work.
also we could do, what was it, Void Arc? Did we do Void Arc yet?
Well, we're.
Ahty's still not ready for Void Arc either.
What do you mean I'm not ready for Void Arc?
Oh wait, what? I thought. Are you 16? Level 16?
Are you saying that like I'm not tall enough to ride this ride? Is that what you're saying, Poji?
I was
No, you have to be
saying
old
your
enough.
level was
Ahty-
too low.
Ahty's level 59 Warrior.
Oh, so
That would
one
be
more
very
level.
fast.
Ahty can do it. Ahty can
Be
do
very-
it. Void Arc.
We're doing that thing where we discuss MSQ.
We're
Well,
not even discussing MSQ, we're discussing levels.
No, like we're doing that discussing thing, semicolon, do MSQ.
yeah, we should probably like get started. But now that I got my audio shit figured out, but yeah, let's plan for Wednesday.
Gosh, I love Ahty.
Discuss this.
But like for anybody who would potentially want to join for something like that, there is a section in our Discords, Final Fantasy 14 raid crew. That's where we're going to be discussing all this and planning it. So, yeah, definitely pay attention to that section. We're going to be working stuff out. We want to do our best to kind of figure out a time and all that stuff that where everybody who wants to can join. So yeah, definitely pay attention to that section. But I'm going to get started. But I want to do this. I want to get my ancient on right now, because I don't think Smallest Waffle has seen this outfit yet.
Awful silly. But it is a good outfit.
It is. It really is. Yeah. So I'm gonna deafen up and get started. And I gotta switch my voice channel here too. Give me a sec. And get back into this lobby. There we go. Perfect. Ooh, I got promoted. Sweet. All right. Reading time. There we go. Do they intend to carry everything into the Archeon to the moon? They said they'd start loading scientific records and biological samples, but do they really need all of it? Well, I assume, because, like, basically, you know, we gotta take everything, because, like, what we don't take, we're gonna lose. It seems so long ago we first set foot here. Some would surely object to the Forum allowing foreign elements to have the run of their secret facilities. We should count ourselves lucky. Where once we were refused entry, we are now welcomed as guests. It has been many moons since I last visited Labyrinthos. As vast as the archives were back then, they've only continued to grow in the days since. Among the many and varied documents sent to the moon, I did chance upon several inventories made in the Archeon. Mayhap the Forum believes such records would provide insight into the intricacies of clerical duties. Regardless, the Loporrits did not consider them worthy of more than a cursory glance. That we have been granted permission to enter the lower levels is proof of our increased standing. Would that they had been willing to confide in us sooner. I don't understand the appeal of reshaping it to look like the world above. Make your peace with what it is, or go outside if that's what you prefer. Wee woo, welcome back. Our destination lies in the lower levels. The Forum, in its wisdom, has granted you access to the Archeon's lift. Step inside and have Opheline take you to the medial circuit. All right, let's see. So y'all might like hear like a little bit of additional sound like around me. Unfortunately, I had to start using my AC, so it's kind of making a racket. You wish to use the lift, yes? Yes. I hear no AC. Well, I mean, it's my noise suppression that's kind of channeling out, but you're gonna hear it as kind of like a hiss or like a halo that's surrounding my voice. I have sent your associates ahead to Logisticon Alpha on the other side of Merial Agronomics. Agronomics, excuse me. Actually, there is something I have been meaning to... No, never mind. It can wait. Let us attend to the matter at hand. Right now you sound great. Thank you, Weewoo. Can everybody hear the background music? Like, can y'all hear that? Because it's very quiet for me. BGM is low. Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna adjust the volume a little bit. Oop, we get Charlie. There we go. BGM. Let's see. There we go. That should be good enough, I think. Bum bum bum. Yeah, I can hear the hiss in my headphones from the AC. Ahty always sounds great. Heck. Ouija bro, hello, welcome on in. Kind of wondering where we're going, but maybe we just go in the door. Sovereign, welcome on in. Nice to see you. Weewoo, I always love the sound of your voice. All right, here we go. Wee Woo is very cute, yes. Facts. Oh, there you are. Having words with Master Fortuno by any chance? Knowing the forum, even the people working down here are probably kept in the dark about the true purpose of this place. On our journey here, I was filled with an inexplicable sense of elation to see vegetables other than carrots being cultivated. Why, it near brought a tear to my eye. We must be close to the Central Circuit, which is where Charlene's greatest secrets are held, if the tomes I perused told the whole story. The fields we passed along the way brought back memories of Ferndale. Unfortunately, we were never blessed with such abundant crops. The further underground we go, the more surprises we find. I wonder what this place is actually for. It's for killing. Alright, here we go. We are to wait here while our father arranges for us to use the next lift. Here being Logisticon Alpha, where the atmospheric conditions of Labyrinthos are regulated. Water is drawn from underground and dispersed as vapor, simulating the formation of artificial clouds and rain. By manipulating the temperature and air circulation, they are able to create the ideal environment for the growth and preservation of the biological samples kept here. Hold on. How do you know so much about it? Well, Alfie went to college. I mean... Why, Father brought me here as a child. What? And left me behind? Actually, you're the one who left me behind when you went off somewhere with Grandfather. The night before, I'd been asking Father how clouds are made, so he decided to show me. It was fascinating. I peppered him with questions the entire time. It is all too easy to take for granted the many interweaving aspects of the natural world, to grow inured to the wondrous. But having gained an understanding of the complex mechanisms employed by the Loperids in recreating a similar environment, I have come to view such processes in a new light. The subterranean gardens of Labyrinthos, the lunar prison forged to contain the ancient Zodiarch, the habitations built for all mankind neath the moon's surface, each unique yet undeniably similar. 'Tis no mere coincidence. Ever since Heidelin unfolded to us the grim fate that awaits Aetheris, every essential resource we could spare has been delivered to Labyrinthos in preparation for the Great Exodus, but that is not all. It is also a testing ground for the technologies that will allow us to settle on distant stars. Though the Loperids have endeavored to make the moon inhabitable, that is not our final destination. Mankind must learn to propagate life where there is none, to thrive where all is barren. Alas, time is not on our side. I have arranged for you all to enter the Central Circuit. It is there that most of our preparations for the Great Exodus are carried out, the construction of the Ark among them. Though our plans have been made public, access remains highly restricted. You, however, will not be subject to said restrictions, and will have free reign to come and go as you please. Such was the will of the Forum, after all. We will prove ourselves worthy of their trust, your trust. Then let us proceed. Alright. So I don't think anybody's in a cinematic still. Nope. One person is. Oop, I see Tozu. Let's get Tozu in the party here. There we go. Perfect. So, is Vera still in a cutscene? Let me see.
What is Ahty's crew?
Excuse me?
What is Ahty's crew?
What do you mean Ahty's crew?
You have a crew.
I do?
You got a pirate ship or some shit?
I thought it was the Harem of Light.
The Harem of Light. It's called Ahty's crew.
So I'm disappointed it's not called a Harem of Light. We established Harem of Light back when in Stormblood.
Yeah, should be called the 3-pound can of beans.
3-pound can of beans. That's expired. It's a month expired now.
No, we never expire. We're always a 3-pound can of beans.
It's aging like fine wine, but it's beans instead.
Oh, there you go. I want a 3-pound can of fine wine.
Okay, I'm gonna keep going here.
All right.
I'm gonna keep going. All right, there we go. Boop, I'm gonna close that. By decree of the Forum, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn are permitted to enter the Central Circuit. Ryu, I have no idea if it can be changed or not. It would be pretty funny if it was the Harem of Light, though. God, why do I have to talk to all the fucking extras again? The farther down we travel, the more expansive the sky above becomes, artificial though it is. Would that the heavens elsewhere could be so idyllic. Please tell me we're almost there. Or is there another underground level we have to reach? The even more central circuit, perhaps? This is it, the Central Circuit! I have no idea what makes Alphino so confident we can solve this problem of theirs. Relentless optimism, I presume. A not unwelcome trait in a youth, but less so in a gambler. Aye, let us resolve never to let him set foot in the Golden Saucer. A Deke, hello, welcome on in. No worries, Pochi. And Estinian, we're never letting you set foot near another vendor ever again. I imagine the secrets kept here would be of great benefit to mine own research, but I will refrain from indulging my curiosity for the time being. The temperature environment here is not unlike that of Bestways Burrow, though the diverse vegetation doth produce a far more complex bouquet of aromas. A welcome difference indeed, for I have grown weary of the scent of carrots. The sooner we can get a look at this ether burner of theirs, the sooner we can start working on how to improve it. We might finally have the chance to commune directly with Heidelin, provided we somehow manage to succeed where Charlene's finest engineers have failed. Still, it won't hurt to have a look. The ether burner is being constructed not far from here. Overseeing the work is Kakal Denkal, after whom the forge is named. Once the necessary introductions have been made, I shall leave you with him to discuss the particulars. This way. Well, I guess I guess we could kill the link shell and reestablish it. We could remake it if we really wanted to call it the Harem of Light. Although, like, if it's not really necessary, but it would be pretty funny. Gosh, this place is pretty. Creatures hanging out in a bathing suit. More extras! Cool! He looks lost in thought, although it seems he's hit something of a stumbling block. Is he talking to himself? Perhaps you'd like to break the ice? This is the man we seek. Do try not to startle him. He hasn't even realized we're here, or perhaps he has realized but just doesn't care. For a closely guarded secret, you can see practically everything from outside, even with the magical barrier surrounding it. Surely the Forum hath already petitioned the aid of the Loporiths, given their familiarity with such technologies. I was expecting the Sky Steel Manufactory, but instead I find the village smithy. Oh, I'm not close enough. While many of the facilities within the central circuit seem to be visible from the upper levels, the more secretive work must be carried out behind closed doors.
Could swap them out. No, been there, done that. Damn near lost me eyebrows. Think, Coco, think! We'd be well on our way to paradise. Visionaries patting themselves on the backs for their grand accomplishments if you'd only think!
Yes, that does sound rather lovely.
Yeah! I mean, masterful, you know, what a pleasant surprise. We're not blasting off already, are we?
The schedule remains unchanged, for better or worse.
So, let me ask a question. Is this the Lalafell version of Joe Dirt? Because this looks like the Lalafell version of Joe Dirt. Like Jim Gravel.
Which is why the Forum has elected to accept assistance in resolving the ether burner conundrum.
Huh. Not seen you lot down here before.
There are Archons among their number, but engineering is not their expertise. Nevertheless, the Forum concedes the slim possibility that they may have insights to offer. If not, you are at liberty to return them to the surface, by whatever means you see fit.
That guy is one of the two most jarring cases of VA expectations in the game. Okay.
I assure you that won't be necessary. Now, about your troubles with the ether burner.
Aye, aye, I'll walk you through it. Suppose I could do with a change of pace. As the name ought to tell you, the ether burner burns ether. ambient or otherwise, and transforms it into motive force. Think of it like a giant bomb that never stops exploding. Even out in that black void where the ether's right sparse, it's strong enough to move our arc. And it probably won't kill you like an actual bomb. But it ain't perfect. According to my calculations, to travel to the moon and back fast enough for the forum's liking, the conversion rate needs to be 6% more efficient.
Attic, welcome on in.
A measly 6%, you say? But if I could have squeezed even another 0.6 out of it, don't you think I'd have built it that way in the first place?
Hast thou consulted with the Loperids?
Yes, they too are conducting their own research, for lack of a ready answer. The moon's propulsion systems are considerable, naturally, yet they are commensurately massive. It is no easy feat to convert their technology into an efficient means of propulsion for a teeny tiny toy boat, as they say, and as I most certainly do not.
Yes, exactly! Damn it all, I asked for refined adamantite and they send me uppity rabbits with inscrutable, ancient, incompatible technology! You're trying to drive me mad!
Do you speak of Allegan refined adamantite, perchance?
You know of it?
Only in the most general terms, I'm afraid. 'Twas an alloy of Allegan make, but the secrets of its production were closely guarded.
I thought he was going to say, like, I eat it for breakfast every morning. What are you talking about?
As I recall, the record stated it was vital to Dalamud's construction and launch.
Oi, that's the stuff. No material more conductive far as I know. Slotting some ends like blowing up a dam and watching the river of ether come rushing through. Ain't a living soul that knows how to make it though. We were fortunate enough to salvage some for the ether burner, just a wee bit, mind, from a chunk of Dalamud that came hurtling into the northern empty during the calamity. With more, well, that extra 6% efficiency would be child's play. It's a crying shame that we've no other sources.
Well, what about all the other shards of Dalamud?
Surely the many shards of Dalamud scattered throughout Eorzea would suffice. Why not get the refined adamantite from them?
Alize's thinking like me.
Oh, we tried, believe you me. But only a few specialised pieces would have had any in them to begin with. Drive calls from Ragnarok-class internment hulks. Those are the prize bits we really need. According to the Gleaners, getting to them means delving deep into the shards, and the defences are still very operational and very eager to blow them up. It's rough going in there, even for the cream. Not sure they'd make it out alive.
Weren't we near that part of the Ragnarok when we went to destroy Bahamut?
Mm-hmm. You want me to go and fetch the Watsits?
That may be for the best, though you doubtless find the task too dull for your liking.
There are multiple internment hulks in Eorzea alone, so handling this ourselves may not be the most efficient option. Rather, if we could salvage adamantite from the shards simultaneously... Thancred, is the link shell we established before you went to Garlemald still active?
Of course. The floor is yours.
What's all this?
Gathering firewood, so to speak. We alone can accomplish little. but joined by others, we may yet build a bonfire to carry us heavensward. This is Alphino. The Scions have need of you.
Understood. I will contact the Lord Commander and dispatch our finest at once.
My sisters are somewhat preoccupied with the final days, so I will lead the 12-Sword expedition myself.
Blagopi, hello, welcome on in.
Are you aware of any other sources of refined adamantite?
Logically, such an invaluable alloy would have been utilized solely where absolutely necessary, in components intended to conduct or collect surpassing amounts of ether. Any extant instrumentation or devices would have likely found their way into the hands of etherologists, or enthusiasts.
Magical artifacts of Allagan design? The Eastern Alliance will send word to one and all. Are there other ways we may offer aid? No shards of the Lesser Moon scar our soil, but our stake in this cause is no less for it.
What's up, Poji?
Is there anything in Othard that might be of use to you?
What did you say? Oh, you got friends in far places, lad.
Yeah. Absolutely, Poji.
Anyway, if you're offering, I wouldn't say no to one of those Far Eastern sacred relics. Some of them can hold enough ether to summon a whole damn primal. Combine a source like that with the ether burner, and 3, 2, 1, kaboom!
They need material from internment hulks. We've been in internment hulks. Yes, we have.
I gather you heard his explosive enthusiasm. Might you secure us a suitable relic?
It shall be done. I know little of machines, but I promise we will do our utmost to gather the materials you need to finish your starship. I am glad for the work, in truth. Better to busy oneself than wait and fret over disasters foretold.
Then why are we all still standing about yapping? There's plunder for the taking. And I'm a born plunderer.
This card is awesome.
I'll be an old Charlian before you know it. Start mixing the grog.
I'm certain that can be arranged. Thank you all, and do be careful.
Just like that.
Aye, just like that. Our refined adamantite is on its way. Now let us consider our next steps, shall we? There's yet much to be done.
All right. So I'm coming up on my first 3-minute ad break. So I think I'm going to take that now before we get too much further. So BRB, folks, just a quick ad break. Get up out of your chair. Do some stretchies. You know, grab yourself some water. Use the restroom. Stuff like that. And I'll see y'all back in 3 minutes. BRB. All right, we're back. Okay, let me check in with voice to see if everybody's ready.
Primal.
All right.
Kind of like what happened to Louis Swat.
Hi. Sorry to interrupt, but I'm back, and I'm gonna move
Yay,
along.
Ahty's back!
Yay, Ahty back.
All right.
Which option did you choose when Ali say mention?
Bertucci's.
What?
Did Alice say not mention Coils of Bahamut to you in that cutscene?
Yeah.
Alice absolutely mentioned it.
Which option did you pick?
The first one, the Watsits one.
I chose the second one. And my character swooned, and Alice was like, "Are you all right? You look like you're as pale as a, well, obviously." She's like, "Deep breaths, deep breaths."
Oh yes, the white ghost. Wasn't that the
white
Raven?
White Raven.
Yeah.
Hey, Ahty.
What's up?
1, you got a full body Wiggles redeem.
Oh, okay.
And 2, what do you think of my outfit?
I think you're gonna be cold.
Yeah, the creatures are gonna be very cold.
You see, it is a conversation starter.
I have that same outfit on right now.
Alright, I'm still waiting for you to fucking put the outfit on.
It's a conversation starter because I was not able to be here on my birthday, so it's my birthday.
Birthday
season.
Happy
birthday.
Okay. Happy birthday, creatures.
Thank you. That is all.
Okay.
You're a dork.
I guess I should.
No, Ahty, you need to sing happy birthday to creatures.
I'm going to the cutscene.
If it's all right, I feel like I should mention that my birthday is a week from today.
Oh, cool.
Birthday party.
Oh, 2 for 1. 2 for 1 special.
My birthday's 3 weeks from today.
Okay.
3
Wow.
for 1.
So who do I make the bill out to then?
I was just paying for it.
I'll pay for it.
Oh, okay, so you want me to invoice you?
We're going to Chuck E. Cheese.
Not Chuck E. Cheese.
Build a bear.
Build a bear. Are you gonna build a bear? Everyone I know that goes to build a bear, they build like something else, like a Pokemon or a cat or a round ball of fluff. I've not seen that yet.
Oh, my food is here. BRB.
All right.
All right.
I'm still gonna get started though. So.
Go ahead.
All right. I shall. All right. I already talked to all these people. It's times like these we're reminded of how famous or infamous Alphino has become. Who'd have thought he could achieve so much with a single Link Pro conversation? As we're expecting rather a lot of visitors in the near future, I'd best return to the surface and inform the relevant parties. I also have a contact of my own that might be worth a try. Oh, and who might that be? That's for me to know and you to find out. And on that note, I leave matters here in your capable hands. Best of luck. Meanwhile, in Old Ah.
Our course of action is clear. We must harvest refined adamantite from the shards of Dalamud and procure arcane relics of Allagan make. Summon the best and brightest of our immortal flames and form an expeditionary party at once. Call upon the Sultan Sworn and Brass Blades for support as you must. Papashan, send word to the guilds. We will require the expertise of master artisans if we are to have any hope of identifying and recovering these elusive materials. Viergeist, we have need of your stone torches. They are to assist the immortal flames in scouring the ruins and to help secure the surrounding areas. I trust I can count on your support.
As commander of the Stone Torches, my son Zimberk will personally see it done.
Pippin, I would have you lead the raiding party. Assemble your finest, and with Tizona's blade, clear the way. Lord Lolorito, I pray you take charge of the search for Allagan relics. Surely you know of some being traded on open or clandestine markets, or sleeping in collectors' vaults. Of course, I ask not that you do this out of the kindness of your heart. By all means, profit on the transactions. I wish you the joy of it. The final days descend upon our world. If circumstances are truly as dire as they say, Uldar's best efforts may be for naught. And yet, when we Eorzeans rose from the ashes to rebuild our broken realm, did we not learn one simple truth? That which seems all but impossible to overcome alone may yet be possible if we stand together. It was the Scions who united us then, and it is the Scions who call upon us now. Uldar will answer that call. We will summon our courage and join the fight for our world's future. You know your duties. I, Nanamo Ulnamo, 17th in the line of Ul, bid you good luck and Godspeed.
Meanwhile, in the Black Shroud.
We fielded a goodly number, but our ranks are heavy with healers, and an abundance of restorative magics will be of little help in destroying Dalamud's defenses.
Bocage, welcome on in.
Still, it has ever been thus with Gridania. We must steel ourselves for a protracted engagement.
In that case, might I suggest taking us along?
Commander Hext, what are you doing here?
None of the shards in Girabania are big enough to hold an internment hulk. So we said to ourselves, why not lend our neighbors a hand? We thought you might be short on people with a talent for breaking things.
While it pains me to admit it, you are right. Our deficiency is so plain to see.
It might have been a lifetime ago, but I was once one of the Scions assigned to the Shroud. I know this forest well. I know your people. And I know we will be stronger if we fight this fight together.
Then I will impose upon you with a clear conscience. Come, let us speak of how to integrate our forces.
Look at his little Ugg boots. His cute little Ugg boots.
I won't let it all be for nothing. I promise you, Papalimo.
Meanwhile, in Kurthus.
There you are! We've no time to waste, brother. Everyone has already... Ah. That was a roar. A dragon's roar.
Indeed. Meanwhile, in the Ruby Sea.
And so, in summation, the Eastern Alliance, as well as the Honourable Lord Lolorito himself, reached out to me for assistance in procuring these treasures of the divine, and I, in turn, do beseech the Confederacy for aid. Is that
a Ninja Turtle?
Hancock? What a surprise this is. And a fortuitous one at that. I have a favor to ask, you see.
Well, there we go. Though our friends are searching for refined adamantite and sacred relics, we will only know if they meet your requirements once they have arrived. In the meantime, is there aught else we might do to be of service? Ha! You've already done more than enough. If I had to say, though, I could use someone who knows a thing or two about Allagan technology. You there, the lad with the red eyes and matching hair. You seem to know more than your average scholar. If only Master Kakal knew how right he was. While he and Graha establish a rapport, why don't we help with preparations for the Great Exodus? Indeed, this would mean going above and beyond the terms of our arrangement, but I propose this not to curry favor. As confident as I am that we will succeed, we must be ready for every eventuality. This would also be an opportunity to familiarize ourselves with the logistics of traversing the Great Expanse. And if nothing else, it beats twiddling our thumbs while we wait for the adamantite. Well, ain't you a bunch of helpful buggers? If you've a mind to lend a hand, I know where you ought to go. Charlie and Hamlet is lousy with researchers and scholarly types, busying themselves preparing for the Exodus. Puh! That lot need all the help they can get. Well then, off we go. Alright, let's see. Alright, I'm gonna return to voice real quick. Ba 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 ba. Oh, Poji's still in a cutscene. Sorry, I didn't notice. I'll stand here and dance. I shall dance. right. Am I still deafened by any chance? I think nope, I'm not. You can do it, Bocage. I believe in you. You can do it. I forgot how far I like. Is where you're at now the furthest you've ever been in Final Fantasy XIV? Oh, gee. I'm right here. Hi.
Hi. I have much to say about that cutscene.
Yeah?
One, it kind of feels like that moment in Endgame where all the portals open up behind Tony Stark and all of his friends walk through.
Oh my god, did you just spoil Endgame? I'm kidding.
Two, I can't believe they hit us with Harshaphon again.
Yep.
Three, that last part at the end, I wasn't watching your version, so I don't know if it played out the same way for me. But me and Vera did the bonus trials in Stormblood.
Mm-hmm.
And that ties into that.
Interesting.
Did you see a giant green snake or no?
No.
Shit.
Shit happens.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it is what it is.
Did Soroban at least show up for you?
Oh yeah, Soroban was there, yeah.
Yeah. For me, following behind him was a giant green snake, and that ties into the bonus trials from Stormblood. You know how we had the weapons in Shadowbringers, and the Warring Triad in Heavensward? The Stormblood ones tie into that. Yeah, the trial
Alright.
series. So I thought that was interesting.
Perfect.
So you need to go do that sometime. That's another thing to add to the list.
Yeah. But the thing is, the trouble is, like, I already stream Final Fantasy XIV 3 nights a week.
I'm aware.
So like, there's so much stuff. It's really difficult to get to it all in a timely manner.
Maybe we could use it as part of leveling your warrior on the regular. Like, as you level up to the point where that content becomes available.
It's a possibility. Also, Tozu, I posited a question in our DM, if you haven't seen it yet. I don't know. I don't even know why I'm asking, but like as we were talking about before, with the near raid stuff, if anybody wants to do that in the Final Fantasy XIV raid crew section of the Discord, there is a poll there. That like if you can make it, and you want to do it, select yes, and then no for if you can't do any of that stuff. But yeah, it's there.
We have a perfect full party right
Would you look at that, would you?
Yeah.
now. I wonder why.
We have no physical melee.
It's almost like some people in the party might be anticipating a trial or something.
I am actually not. I'm just here because my victim needs little waffles.
I'm not, just because I don't know what's going to happen.
Me neither.
I don't either. I've never done this before.
Lies. Why would you lie like that, Ahty?
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never done this before.
But I know Charlie and Toast. Ahty knows too. Ahty's just being a
I think if we zoomed out on Ahty, you would see that their pants are smooth.
Well, actually, joke's on you. I'm not even wearing pants.
Ahty hides their pants under their skirt.
Ahty doesn't wear pants so that they won't catch on fire when they lie.
That's right. That's right, Anomaly. I would never lie.
That in and of itself was a lie.
It's a lie.
Yes, this is a strictly no pants. This is a no pants stream.
Oh, wow, I'm overdressed.
I gotta take my pants off.
I take my pants off, but I kind of have a roommate, so.
I feel like I should have those
Ahty
pants.
just untruths.
I feel like I should have those pants that like I can literally just tear off. They're like Velcro.
Oh, yeah, tearaway pants.
Yeah, they're like they're like Velcro all up the sides. So like I could just like No, not basketball pants. Not basketball pants.
Tearaway pants.
I will say, glamour-wise, I'm ready. I have no pants on.
Okay. Barrelin, welcome on in. Magic Mike pants. They're Magic Ahty pants. All right.
Muddy pants.
I'm gonna deafen up and read. Right. From what I can tell, a lot of people actually live down here. I don't know how much help we can offer, but I dare say they'll benefit from some of that fresh inspiration Scholark Monteshane mentioned. Let's start by asking around, ideally without getting in anyone's way. Oh, Tozu left. Yeah, but definitely if like for the raid that for the raiding that we're gonna do this coming Wednesday. Check the Discord in the raid crew section for the poll and answer yes or no if you would like to play or not. All right, I have to talk to people. Strawberry cheesecake puffs. I want Reese's puffs. Reese's puffs. Reese's puffs. Eat them up. Eat them up. Eat them up. Eat them up. Steady current. What about his brother, Heady Aroma? Helping with the arc? Even with all the power Master Cakal's managed to squeeze out of the ether burner, it's still not enough apparently. And now I hear the final days have arrived. Horrible creatures running rampant all over. If only we'd begun the exodus sooner. People are dying and there's no end to it if we don't fulfill our duties. But we will. We've spent years preparing for this moment. Believe in the plan and all will be well. Captain Crunch is better. Sure, if you want to, like, you know, lacerate the inside of your mouths with basically chewing on broken glass. Hey, Ahty, because you mentioned cereal, do you remember those fever dream commercials for Honeycomb where the kids' mouths would get horrifically large? I don't think so. Maybe I was so terrified that the sheer trauma of it, erased it from my memory. Alright, so I need to find how many more? 2 more. There we go. Spicy, hello, welcome on in. Oh, hello? Are you one of the new helpers? Working on the ether burner? Oh dear, I hear things have come to a standstill on that front. Even so, I'd choose that. I'd choose that over my current duties, checking and loading samples day in, day out. It's tiring, thankless work. Love you too, Spicy. Mwah. Still, no one will be cross if I misplace a few legumes or what have you. The forum's got enough on their plate as it is. What with deciding who gets to board the Ark and when. A lot of powerful people have opinions about that. My heart goes out to Master Fortuna and the others. Hardly get a moment's rest, I expect. Do they even have time to sleep? Alright, one more. Offering to help? That's very kind. But I should be able to organize the rest of the documents by myself. It's mostly lists of things we need once we arrive on the moon. And then whichever star we choose as our new home. My duties largely concern the maintenance of living conditions, so I'll be a lot busier after we depart. I hear that our lunar collaborators have come down to assist in our efforts. I'm looking forward to finally meeting them in person, after having communicated with them in such a limited capacity thus far. To be perfectly honest, I've not even the slightest idea what they look like. I do hope they're not enormous, looming giants. Why, I would much prefer something small and fluffy, like that behatted rabbit that ran by. Well, aren't you in luck? Here we go. Yes, sir, Poji. How marvelous it is to see you again. You'll be pleased to hear I've learned much since our fascinating discussions in the Caratorium. It's all thanks to J, you see. He's taught me the finer points of cooking, which, despite my name, I know very little about. So many dishes, so many hard-to-pronounce words. Actually, I was rather hoping he'd show me how to bake an Archon loaf. They're quite popular, I hear, though it doesn't sound like it contains any flavor to speak of. Still, if that's the sort of thing your kind enjoys, I shall make enough to last the whole journey. What joy to sample the delights of Aetheris! Crikey, I wasn't expecting to see you here, Ahty. I'm sorry I didn't have a chance to say goodbye, and for, having those other Loporrits attack you. Terrible misunderstanding that. Not to worry, though, as all have since recovered from their rather savage beating you administered. They bear you no ill will. Well, perhaps a little, on account of the savagery, but time heals all wounds. Most, anyway. Fancy meeting you here, Ahty. Our friends in the forum brought us to see their teeny tiny toy boat, which was quite impressive considering they didn't use any creation magics. What we're really interested in is Aetheris itself, though now we find ourselves in a sort of funny, underground, miniaturized version of it. We were hoping the forum would give us a guided tour, but it appears they're rather preoccupied. Honestly, all in the time to prepare, they're still not ready. I suppose we'll just have to show ourselves around, or at least that's what we were planning to do until we chanced upon J and your good self. Since you're both dawdling about, engaged in idle chit-chat, perhaps you could show us a few points of interest? Won't that be fun? Tricky, hello, welcome on in. I was going to ask why Ahty was wearing an Organization 13 robe, but then I realized it was an Ascian one when I saw the mask. Oh, yeah. Nem, welcome on in. Nice to see you. Wow, Nem. Woo! Really, it's actually the impressive array of petals I have at my feet. That is under my desk. All right, who do I talk to? A tour of Labyrinthos. An unexpected yet prudent suggestion. Given the similarities betwixt the artificial environment and Bestway's burrow, it would be in our best interest to have the Loporrits acquaint themselves with those conditions deemed optimal by their Charlian collaborators. I fear, however, that continued reliance upon my limited knowledge would risk narrowing rather than broadening their perspectives. Mayhap thou art better suited to lead the adventure? What a marvelous idea! Might we begin with that great big Watset over yonder? Ah, yes, the Watset. I shall leave its explanation to Ahty. I think I saw a rather nice pair of glasses under that desk. What? What? My glasses are on my face. Poji, why do you always have to stand in front of the camera? Poji, could I ask you to do me a favor? Thank you. That is really cute. That is really cute. You pet that bunny now! I can't pet that bunny. It'll make the quest go. But like I could do this. Do I have a pat command? I think I do. /pet. There we go. There we go. And I owe a full body wiggles too. There we go. All right, here's Growing Way. My word, what magnificent architecture! Such immaculate curvature. I got your immaculate curvature right here. I'll have to make several adjustments to my work if I'm to match this degree of craftsmanship. I shall leave no corner unrounded. Considering Singing Way and Growing Way as specialties, I expect them to pay full attention to your explanations, which I am sure will be the most informative. This is all very intriguing, I'm sure, but where are the food preparation stations? The, what was your word for it? Kitchens? That reminds me, Pudding Way, our newly appointed chief of pudding research, a discipline he himself founded after sampling Urange's delights, has gone in search of Aetheris's ultimate sweet treat. Well, provided it's a pudding, as that's all he ever talks about these days. Have you seen him? Right. Goodness me, to build something so large without creation magics is positively stupendous. Perhaps you could direct our attention to its most important features? Search the apparatus for points of potential interest. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out, target an area, and inspect it with left click. Alright. It's a little hard to see from here, but is that a golden pipe connected to the top of those tanks? And I can see through the window another pipe on the bottom. Ah, this must be for purifying water drawn up from below. Alright. What's up?
There's a secret fourth point of interest on this one.
Okay.
Do you see the window in the building?
There's like a cajillion windows on my screen.
It's directly below your crosshair if you go straight down.
There's a ledge there, and if you zoom in real close, there's a tiny little thing that's running back and forth. And I think it just said "wee" on your screen.
Oh.
Oh, there it is right there. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, guy.
You spot an you spot an ambiostoma, an especially lively one at that. It would appear that the concept you observed in another time, another place, was approved for life in the wider world, somehow. Wow. That's pretty cool, actually.
I thought the axolotls didn't go on. They didn't go on stage.
That's cute. Alright, I will continue. Observe the metal tube. There we go. Is that water I hear from the inside of the big tube? It must be because of those cogs and the gigantic wheel at the top. Oh, I see. That's how they draw up the water. That's probably some sort of spiral-shaped mechanism inside it, too. Alright. Observe the mushroom-like thing. Okay, here we go. That looks like the trees in Greatest Endsvale. Hold on, that's a bit of a strange shape. It's thin at the bottom, but big and round on the top. Quite tall for something so unbalanced, too. I kind of feel like they're calling me out here. Now it makes sense. That's where they store the water. Bonus points for Ahty. What is the name of the type of water pump that uses a screw? Okay. I don't know. I should know that, but I don't. Well, if I were to hazard a guess, water drawn from underground, presumably with some other mechanism, is purified here and stored in that tower before being distributed elsewhere. An Archimedes screw. Archimedes screw. Oh, I see. Interesting. I'm right, aren't I? I knew it! A design brilliant in its simplicity. I dare say it would only take a moment to install in even the harshest of environments. For us Loporrits, that is. Indeed, securing a reliable source of water is of the utmost importance for any fledgling settlement. We have read, however, that peoples of Aetheris sometimes make their homes in arid deserts and such. How are they able to survive? Many settlements in Thanalan are built near an oasis. So wherever you choose to live, you're never far from water. Oh dear, I worry we won't be able to procure the necessary amount. We can provide enough water to keep them from drying out completely, but it would appear that they rely on it far more than we'd anticipated. A few adjustments may be in order. Once we've calculated the average rate of consumption per individual, it may also be worth learning more about how exactly they obtain water in the first place. Master Alphanos spoke of the machinery responsible for that feat during our journey through Logisticon Alpha, did he not? Mayhap the Loporrits will share his appreciation for the engineering marvel. Ah, yes, that sounds absolutely splendid. We must journey beyond the sanctuary of Charlene Hamlet. I shall lead the way. You mean we'll have to brave the untamed wilderness? A valid concern indeed. We could not help but notice that the many dangerous-looking creatures with big, nasty teeth lurking beyond the safe confines of the settlement. Were we not escorted here by burly custodians, I dread to think what would have become of us. Regrettably, to many a hungry predator with the aforementioned big nasty teeth, Loporrits may appear to be a potential and rather appetizing source of sustenance. Might I impose upon thee to assist in securing safe passage to Logisticon Alpha? For my part, I shall act as escort to Living Way and Cooking Way. I entrust Singing Way and Growing Way to thy care. A more valiant protector they could not wish for. Godspeed. If it's all the same to you, I'd rather not be eaten by some horrid beastie. Come along, Growing Way. To the water extraction, Watson. Wee-woo, excuse you. Calling me small. Well, I am small, but still. Small, precious Bab. Fury, that is true, actually. Uh-oh, that'd be purple smoke.
Well, I've been waiting.
That's purple smoke.
Yeah, it is. That's why I've been waiting. Go touch it.
You touch it, Abby.
All right, I'll
Yeah,
touch
go
it.
touch
Streamer,
it.
you touch.
I will touch. I'm
Maybe
touching.
maybe
I'm touching. I'm
maybe
touching.
die.
I'm touching. I'm touching. I'm touching. I'm touching. I'm touching. I'm touching.
Maybe die.
Touching, touching, touching.
Oh my goodness. Dead as hell. I'm touching the bunny.
All right, I'm gonna.
Don't forget to sheathe your weapon so you don't hurt the bunnies.
What, unsheathe them?
This isn't Oblivion.
All right, I'm gonna chat. I say, that fiend had a mind to feast on roasted Loporrit. Thank you so much. I really hope this water extraction, Watson, is worth these harrowing experiences. All part of the fun, some might say, but I'd rather not be burnt to a crisp if that's all the same to you. Right. I don't... Let me check one thing real quick. I don't know if Tozu is coming back, so I'm just gonna.
He's off for the night.
Okay, I'm gonna kick.
Just kick him.
I'm gonna kick and I'm gonna add a Deke to the party.
A Deke?
Oh.
Yeah.
A Deke moose.
There we go.
Oh, this is the lift where we came in. Ah.
Right. There we go. Everybody's here. Okay. That was all very exciting, but I'd rather not do it again. Wait. How exactly were we planning on heading on? How exactly were we planning to head back later? Let's get moving. That building looks nice and solid and safe. You've done well to see to those two here safely. They can be a bit skittish at the best of times, and I'm pleasantly surprised they didn't run off and get themselves killed. I couldn't help noticing a distinct lack of carrots along the way, or many of the other vegetables I was expecting to see, though I did catch a glimpse of some sort of bipedal tomato charging about. Must be in my imagination. My friends, I bid you welcome to Logisticon Alpha. Our destination doth lie at the lift's top. Pray follow me. You'll need to use this lift should you wish to go to the medial circuit. Let me know if you're headed that way. Is this correct? I'm assuming it is. Marvelous. Simply marvelous. So this is where the magic, or science rather, takes place. The perfect environment to sustain life, artificially created. The knowledge we'll gain here will be essential when we start looking for new stars for your kind to inhabit. Apparently, most of them don't even have air for you to breathe. We're all very lucky that Aetheris just so happens to provide everything you need to thrive. Or did mankind turn out the way they are because of the available resources, I wonder? Either way, it's nothing short of miraculous, and I cannot wait to see more of it. This is all very wonderful, I'm sure. But I was rather hoping to learn more about the nourishment provision facilities, or in other words, where's the food? I believe both the knowledge and consumables you seek may be found at Merial Agronomics. As I imagine Singway and the others intend to study every conceivable facet of this apparatus, wouldst thou be so kind as to escort our visiting culinarian? Yes, that sounds much more interesting. Hopefully, I'll be able to see firsthand some of the delicacies Yiranje was telling me about. Even his incredibly vivid, if a bit too verbose, descriptions cannot compare to sampling them myself. Not to mention Aetheris will soon be no more, so I must learn all I can while there is still time. Let us brook no further delay. Ugh. I'm tuckered out from today. Oh my gosh. Oh, something I wanted to remind folks of is tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning there is no Poke Morning because Yori is doing her birthday stream this weekend, both Saturday and Sunday. So she's not going to be available, and she's going to be doing other things. And I've got to do some cleaning because I'm going to have a guest on Sunday afternoon. So I'm going to be hanging out in her stream while I'm doing that stuff. This is the place, yes? The heady aroma was enough to guide me here, and I've spotted several of the fruit and vegetables featured in our compendium. I'd dearly love to try some, but I read that those who help themselves to a farmer's crops without permission are often caught and put into pies. Perhaps you could ask whoever's in charge if they would be willing to part with a few samples? Alright, Cooking Way is accompanying me. It's too bad we can't have Loporrit player characters. That would be cool. What a fine mess this is. Ah, it's you! The one who climbed down the mine shaft. I'd show you around if I could, but I'm rushed off my feet preparing for the exodus. And I'm not the only one. We've all got to find ways to do what we do down here and up there. First on the moon, then on whatever star the Forum decides will become our new home. It's all so sudden, so unreal. Don't you want to go to the moon? Well, it's better than waiting for the final days to claim us. But no matter how carefully it's all planned, we'll never be able to take every variety of flora and fauna with us. Even the ones we can take may not survive in their new environment. So many species doomed to extinction. Sorry, that's not what you came to talk about, is it? Nothing quite so dire, I assure you. We merely wish to sample a little of your produce, if we may. By all means, help yourselves. Much appreciated, my good fellow. So, where to begin? I need to find a ghost pepper and scare this Loporrit. Let's see, okay. Oh, I know what these are. Grapes, yes. Let's see if they're as delicious as they look. Are they low poly grapes? Are they? No, they look like they're high poly grapes. Lame. Lame. High poly grapes. Gross. So sweet. So sour. The taste is much like a ripe philosopher's carrot, and yet the texture is entirely different. The contrast between the outer skin and the fruit within is most peculiar, though far from unpleasant. Yes, I think I'll try another. They're low, but not as low as they should be. Not as low as they used to be. Yep. Okay. Low, but not as low as they used to be, poly grapes. Gotcha. Sorry, that was a mouthful. They used to be really low, yeah. Well, that's certainly given me food for thought, though. In a far less visceral manner than any philosopher's carrot. But tell me, what is your opinion of grapes? That's what she said. I'd brave an erupting volcano for a choice bunch. Yes, they are rather Moorish, aren't they? And from what I've read, quite versatile too. Something about people stepping on them to make intoxicating beverages, as I recall. Anyway, that's enough about grapes for the time being. On to the next tree. Orange by name, orange by nature. What came first, the fruit or the color? Who cares? Let's eat. Yes, that's... Equal parts sweet and sour. As with the grapes, yet nothing alike. I may have to consult Euron J in expanding my vocabulary. I simply cannot find the word to describe it. It's orange. Perhaps what I'm looking for is bitter. This is all very complicated, you know. So many flavors, so many choices, and each individual with their own personal preferences. Now I see why you all turned your noses up at the idea of eating nothing but carrots. Marvelous though they still are in my estimation, let no one say I said otherwise. But speaking of carrots, I've yet to sample any of the vegetables. Let's see what's in the field over there. Oh my god. I'm gonna have my hands full watching all these clips later. Not that I mind, of course. Thank you so much for the clips, Nam. That color, that texture, are they some sort of enormous round carrots? No? In any case, proper nomenclature is less of a concern than the taste. Wow, is everyone horny tonight? I mean, not that I can blame you really, and like it's not unwelcome, but like, oh my god. Horny as hell. Bonk, 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 bonk. Ahty, I sent you a thing you darn well know. Yes, you did. It's so hard and flavorless. I might as well be chewing a piece of wood. But sorry. That all but confirms it. These are nothing more than misbegotten failures masquerading as goodly carrots. Stop, stop, stop. Can't you see these are pumpkins? And no one with any sense would try eating them raw. You're supposed to cook them first. Do you not find it an awful bother? Far from it. Cooking is a joy unto itself. And what's more, it broadens the range of ingredients that we may safely eat. But above all else, cooking allows us to draw out the full potential in our produce. Pumpkin stew has been one of my favorite dishes for as long as I can remember. Then perhaps even these hard blocks of plant matter can become as delicious as the orange I sampled. Horny? that brought Naboo out of the woodwork. Hey, Naboo. I wonder though, if there is anything even more delicious. How about that yellow fruit over yonder? What a wondrous fragrance. With luck, I'll have a flavor to match. As I've no idea how these are eaten, I'll just bite into it. My tongue, is this poison? A lemon? You mean it's supposed to taste like this? How could something so similar to an orange be so revolting? It may be some time before my palate recovers from this ordeal. As such, I had best call an end to this round of sampling. Let's say our farewells and return to the others. I'm sure they puckered at both ends. Finished, have you? I trust you found something to your liking? I'm rather enamored with the grapes and oranges. Less so the pumpkin, though I learned the hard way they're not to be eaten raw. And then there was the lemon. The deceiver. I feel so violated. First time, was it? I'd hate for you to leave with a bad taste in your mouth in more ways than one, so I'll give you this lemon muffin I baked. If this doesn't change your opinion, nothing will. More lemon? Have I not suffered enough? Nevertheless, it would be remiss of me to spurn this opportunity to... Oof, a bit of sick came up there. Learn more of your inscrutable ways. Very well, Lemon Muffin. Do your worst. This is delicious! Although I still detect a hint of lemon. It complements the sweetness of the dough to create a perfect harmony. I never would have guessed its vile bitterness could be utilized so elegantly. My good chap, this is simply breathtaking. See, we rarely use lemon in its natural state, but it has a starring role in all sorts of recipes, and the same is true for many other ingredients. It comes down to making the most of the resources at your disposal, and sometimes that can even be the difference between life and death. I know we won't be able to take every species with us. No doubt the Forum agonized over what was worth preserving, and what will be consigned to history. Hard choices, but make them we must if we're to survive. Such strength of will. Now I know what Heidelin sees in your kind. Mankind, the Loperids, we were both born from the accumulated knowledge of the ancients. They learned all there is to learn about the nature of sentient life and the fates of the stars themselves. Once a civilization has fulfilled the basic requirements for survival, it will inevitably seek to eliminate all forms of negativity and achieve perfection. And therein lies its folly and its downfall. For perfection is an unattainable goal. 'Tis the paradox of the immaculate carrot. Yet civilizations since time immemorial have deemed the pursuit of perfection as progress. They pay no heed to the costs incurred in their futile quest, and all too often become the architects of their own demise, their dreams forever unfulfilled. What, then, is the alternative? The answer lies in knowing that our existence can never be perfect, to be content with what we have and make the most of it. When life gives you lemons, make lemon muffins. Burn life's house down with the lemons. Creatures! Pardon my Eorzean, but what in the seven hells are you on about? And who are you, anyway? Cooking Way at your service. I'm here to help prepare for the trip to the moon. And once you get there, you'll be able to try my carrots. I've been growing all different kinds. But don't worry, there'll be room for your crops too. We'll work together to preserve as many of Aetheris' species as possible, if you're up to the challenge. Yes, of course, I look forward to it. Well, this has been highly productive. Probably. Let's go and see if Yoranjay and the others have run out of machinery to inspect, shall we? Alright, let me return to chat here real quick.
You'll never find me.
Hello.
So I did it.
Ahty,
Yeah.
it's been a very long week, and my eyes are watering. I think I'm gonna go to bed.
Okay.
Okay.
Have a good night, creatures.
It's been fun to catch up with you guys, and I will see you guys tomorrow night.
Okay. Okay. And hopefully maybe see you Wednesday?
Oh, absolutely, on Wednesday. You'd have to pay me to not be there.
Okay. Okay.
Night up.
By the way,
Good night.
that does remind me.
Yeah.
Tozu was putting up a poll for Endwalker rigs. knows Endwalker is what he requested. So I think his expectation is that we're going to be ready for the raids by Wednesday.
Which I am doubtful of.
Okay, so I was under the impression that we were
I thought
just...
those were the near raids.
Yeah, we were talking about near raids.
Yeah, I wanted the near raids, but Tozu put up a poll for Endwalker raids.
And I guess...
I think you can remove your vote if you misread it like me.
I think, Vera, you asked him about it, right? And he clarified
I was like,
that Endwalker.
This is for the Shadowbringers raid, right? No, I explicitly said Endwalker raid.
So he thinks we're going to be ready for it by Wednesday. I don't know
Which
how
I disagree with.
So the thing is, though, the Endwalker raids aren't until... No,
We
we're not...
complete the quest Endwalker, which is a ways away.
Yeah.
I'm assuming we have to finish the main story.
And even then, you have to go through a good, if I remember correctly, a good handful of the post Endwalker to get to the
No,
raids.
it's immediately after the
Oh,
quest
it's immediately
Endwalker.
after. Okay.
But there's going to be quests leading up to it. Though I guess that could be part of doing the raid if we in fact are ready for the raid.
Yeah, we're not doing Endwalker raids.
Yeah, we're doing Shadowbringers raid.
I
Okay,
was under
yeah,
the impression
you-
we were doing near, but apparently the poll is intended for Endwalker.
Yeah, so we need a different poll.
Okay. Let me. I'll confer with Tozu and see if like we could get the poll edited. Okay, we're on Wednesday. We're doing a raid. Whatever raid that ends up being, we will be doing
Awesome.
it. Yes. So treat that poll as raiding Wednesday. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Raiding
Yeah.
Wednesday, we'll be there.
Can it be the Stormblood, the Evil East?
Oh, I would love to.
We were just talking that it was going to be near.
But yeah,
But you-
let's do near first because we were
Yeah.
already kind of had
Yeah.
a mindset on near.
Near and then Evil East.
Well, here's the thing though. Like, I tried to get everybody to do Evil East like months ago, and nobody was interested.
What?
Wait, huh?
Yeah, I was like, this. We should do that. We should do Evil East. And everybody was just like, well, there's just too much exposition. There's too much talking, too much reading. I'm like, fine, let's not do it. Let's just keep going doing them. Yeah.
I remember, like, we should do Evil East. It's like, yeah, we should, and then we just never planned it.
Who the hell said there was too much talking?
Look, like that's like nobody was interested in doing that. So I'm just like, whatever. Let's
I
just.
want it. Gimme.
I want to.
Well, here's the thing.
But after Near.
Here's the thing, is like when Tozu was here, he was talking about near. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be near.
Yeah.
It's
Doing
gonna
near.
be near.
It's gonna be near.
All right. And on that note, I have an ad break I need to do. So BRB.
Gosh, diddling.
All right, folks. I have an ad break that is on deck that's gonna hit any minute now. So I'm just gonna take it. So I will see y'all on the backside of 3 minutes. BRB. All right, sorry I'm late. Just getting some things clarified. All right.
If your position is not actually updating, i.e. running in place completely stuck, you don't actually move on everyone else's screen. So like I'm running for you, I assume, because I'm constantly sliding back and forth along this edge.
What are you talking about?
Hi, Ahty. Come to the
Vera
building.
found a bug.
A bug?
Yeah, come into the building. Basically, head towards the quest marker.
Yeah, just go to the quest marker. You'll see it.
All right. No worries, Drock.
Oh. I escaped. Shit.
Escape. I'm still here though.
Somewhere here-ish.
Just 1 second. Alrighty. So, confirmation it is near on Wednesday.
That it is. We already queued for near. We can't unqueue or we get a penalty.
Yeah, the question, the confusion was that we had already done it, if we had already done it or not.
We have not.
Yeah.
This will be a first clear.
Hi, Ahty.
Hi.
So apparently if you jump on the bush in just the right spot, you'll clip through the geometry, and then you hit an invisible wall.
And what did we learn today, Poji?
That we can jump out of it at any time.
Yeah, you can jump out at any time, but if you try to walk out of it, you get stuck.
So it is expressly funny. It's like somewhere around the rim. There's a few spots you can do it. Oh, did you do it? It's surprisingly easy to pull off.
Yeah, that's interesting. Wow.
Anyway. Green. Greer.
All right. There is a new poll.
Excellent.
There's a new poll in Raid Crew about the raid stuff. Go, go, go!
Wait, is the near stuff Alliance or?
It's Alliance.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can make that one.
Because we already did the regular Shadowbringers, right?
Guys, stop doing it on stream. You're going to get Yoshi P to patch it. Okay, first of all, Drock, Yoshi P has no fucking clue who I am. No clue. Yoshi P does not watch furries play Final Fantasy XIV.
Someone gift a sub to Yoshi P.
If somebody can find out what Yoshi P's handle is on Twitch, I will gift them a gift sub. What if you?
But I need to make sure I got the money first.
What if Yoshi P was secretly a furry? It could be. If Yoshi P did, he would have gotten playable. Yeah, that's true. That's true, Tricky.
Yeah, I got it. Awesome. I'm doing it.
If you're gifting Yoshi P a gift sub, it better be a tier 3 because that's what I was gonna gift.
No, I can't give it tier 3, but it's also not Yoshi P. It's someone else.
Oh, okay. Alright, I'm gonna read. That was most enlightening, especially the part with the lemon muffin. Actually, I was wondering, do you know of any other places famed for their cuisine? Limsa Lominsa is the home of the Culinarians Guild and many less than savory establishments. Oh, there you go. There you go, Poji. Nice. Thank you so much for that tier 1 gift sub to I Am Alphano. I Am Alphano being the actual legit voice actor for Alphano.
From Heavensward Onward.
From Heavensward Onward, yes. Alright, I continue reading. Would that I had time to visit. The more I learn of Aetheris, the more I wish I could spare it from the final days. Alas, Heidelin's orders are to flee and not to resist. If only there was some other way. Ahty, I trust thy time in Marial art agronomics did bear fruit. Thanks, Yerajay. Wow. Our own efforts too were rewarded. We now possess an embarrassment of educational riches. No doubt our guests' relentless pursuit of knowledge could occupy them, and us, for a fortnight. Alas, time is of the essence. Let us return to Charlie and Hamlet forthwith. I shall gladly attend to each and every loprit there. should further questions within my power to answer arise. Aww. Alrighty, I'm just gonna take the Aether right. Alright. Yes, Ahty, that was indeed me verbalizing a sigh to express my emotional state. Do you want to know why? Because I saw the reconstructed environmental data for Aetheris at Logisticon Alpha, that's why. A forest so lovely and so leafy. Are all of your forests like that? The Black Shroud is quite leafy indeed, and a place of utmost tranquility. Gasp! Gasp, I say! With a star so wonderful, it comes to no surprise that you're reluctant to leave it behind. I was a fool to think otherwise, to assume that the moon was something worth being proud of. How ridiculous we must seem to you, trying so hard yet achieving so little. Not at all. Thy works are no less worthy of their uniqueness. I thought I heard tiny voices. Thancred! This is Thancred. Gasp, I say. Gasps, and how pretty, Ahty. Excuse you, wee woo, gosh. Wee woo, you are also very, very pretty. Gorgeous, I would venture to say. How didst thou fare? Oh, I was able to glean a fair bit from the researchers that helped to move their cargo. Preparations have proceeded without interruption here, despite news of the coming end. We have the forum's leadership to thank for that. Elsa, hello, welcome on in. I hope you and your friends are having a great day and you are all keeping safe. Absolutely, and you too, Elsa. You too. We're just vibing and having a great night. Miyako, hello, welcome on in. That doesn't mean people aren't worried, though. Quite the opposite. Knowing disaster could strike at any moment, they hurry to complete their work, equally aware that a single error could be the difference between life and death. And we can hardly tell them that there's no cause for concern. Perhaps not. Though aided by our goodly growing way, we may yet find other ways to lighten their burden. Me? Be of use to people? I'm honored that you would think me so capable, but I'm not sure that I'm up to the challenge. Nevertheless, I believe in thee. I'm doing good, and I don't remember if I ask if this is a safe area LGBT. Yes, it is. Absolutely. Absolutely. So you'll notice in the tags, there's LGBTQIA+, but then there's also safe space. So you are more than welcome here. If you say so, I suppose it can't hurt to try. I passed someone moping in the Western Plaza that looked to be in need of a helping paw. Perhaps you might start with him. 'Tis a good place as any. Come. Is your avatar a skunk? I'm actually a ring-tailed cat, although like the cat part of that would kind of imply that I'm feline, which I'm not. So I'm a ringtail, which is the same family as raccoons. A lot of people don't know that they exist, mainly because they're solitary animals and they're nocturnal. So they just crawl around alone at night and like they're rarely seen. Actually, what I should probably do, let me bring up the Wikipedia article here real quick and I'll put a link in the chat. There we go. There we go. There you go, Elsa. If you want to check out a few pictures and like a little bit of info, there you go. I do have lots of people ask if I'm a skunk. Lots of folks. It's not in here, is it? Nope. Where the fuck am I going? Ringtail command when? I've been meaning to do that for like 4 years now. I should do that. Alright. Talk to this chap. Oh, can I help you? It is you who would help me? Is my anxiety truly so obvious? A burden shared is a burden eased. Pray, tell us of thy troubles. Those little fellows do look like good listeners. I'm an engineer, you see, and what they say of the ship, that it's the sum of decades of Charlian ingenuity, that it's built with peerless Allegan technology. It's all true, but I know that none of that's a guarantee. We've never before launched a starfaring vessel, let alone flown it in the great expanse. All the tests we've run have been on the ground. Only operational personnel and cargo will be aboard for the first voyage. But even so, if it fails us then, what can we do? And if it doesn't, it could fall apart on the next flight, or the one after that. We've done everything we can to prevent that from happening, but it hardly matters. We thought the Etherburner's design was flawless too, and look at how that turned out. Thou art familiar with these most daunting technologies, and thus dost thou hold the power to allay his fears. Oh, I'm not sure about that, but well... Maybe you could tell me if there are any aspects of the ship's design that you're especially worried about? Our ability to walk about and perform our tasks, for one. I've devised a means by which to employ gravity. A spatio-temporal spell to regulate the environment, but what if it's not strong enough? What if everyone floats away and begins crashing into things as soon as we've left the star? Ah, gravitation. Maybe I can be of help after all. Up there is not so different from down here, you see. The same rules apply. And if you consider them a part of one great big cosmos rather than separate places... I suspect both parties shall find comfort in this conversation. Yet, if Thancred's tale be true, still others would benefit from insights born of experience. Might I prevail upon the Loperites to attend to them? An excellent idea, if I do say so myself. There is naught we'd like more than to ease the hearts of the fine people of Atheris, and learn more about them while we're at it. Full glad am I to hear it. Gather thy companions and bring them hither. Ahty, thou hast a gift for finding souls in need of succor. Pray seek thee out the distressed and the apprehensive, and inform them that help is at hand. I shall await them here. Then I might introduce each to a suitable operate. Oh, I do so look forward to that. A place for every loperate and every operate in their place. Right? Let's see. So I am getting very tired.
Yeah?
Yeah, I had a very long day today.
But that?
Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna call it here.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Honestly, considering that creatures dipped out relatively close to the end, I would not have been surprised if you had decided to call it the creatures left.
Yeah, I think it was a little too early for me to do it then, but like I think now we're close enough to when I usually end. That's probably okay.
Lore about the...
Plus, I have a pint of chocolate peanut butter ice cream in the freezer that has been calling my name. I need it. I need it inside me.
Oh my. Why do you need it inside you?
Tozu! Oh my gosh! Tozu, thank you so much for the 5,000 bits. Holy shit. Tozu, thank you so much. Holy fuck. Thank you so much, Tozu. Chat, do you know what we do? What? Spicy, no. Spicy, no. Oh my god, I gotta raid quick before that happens. Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh my god. And it's a treasure train too. I've never gotten one of those. Oh god. Tozu, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me... Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't find my mouse fast enough. Here we go. Okay, here I got it. I got it. Tozu, thank you so much for gifting those 10 tier 1 gift subs. One going to Buttercup Bandito, Orgo Stavani, Foxy Dude, Draxfur, Mr. Rue, Rencier, Beep Kitty, The Sky T, Booster the Bun, and Amber Coyote. Thank you so much for that, Tozu. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Like, I didn't even get the notification for that one. Here, give me 1 second here. What is going on here? And Bocage, thank you so much for those 10 tier 1 gift subs. One to Baza9063, Tricky T Raptor, Smallest Waffle, The Rising Advent, Cyberpunk God Anubis33, Hyena Bangs, Adik Moose, Ruinil Varos, Miyako Lotus, and Berlin. Bocage, thank you so much for those 10 heckin' tier 1 gift subs. And Berlin, thank you so much. Thank you so much for... Like, I don't know what in the heck my notifications are even doing right now. Oh, I see. That's okay. That's... I already thanked that one. Okay. Oh my gosh. And Drock, thank you so much for the 500 biddies. I want the attack rack emote Twitch, please. Drock, thank you so much. Your bro got a sub. Hell yeah, Ryu. I only asked for 10 Bertucci's rolls. Okay. So, Tozu, I will somehow make that happen. They're probably not going to be good enough to eat, but I will get you 10 rolls. Vera, oh my god. Vera, thank you so much for the 20 tier 1 gift subs. Oh my gosh. We love you, Ahty. Thank you for entertaining us. Gosh. I have so much fun doing this. How can I not? I love it. And y'all I don't think I didn't even mention this on stream once. I'm sad that I canceled stream. I'm sad that I canceled stream on Wednesday because Wednesday was actually my 4-year stream anniversary. Like I've been streaming 4 years as of the 28th of May. So y'all, this really means a lot. This means a lot. Thank you so much. Let's see, Vera, thank you so much for those 20 tier 1 gift subs. One going to Elsa 4455. One to Blagopi, Mr. Megiddo, Foe9, Silver Zoroa, Saint Saturnus, that's Sammy Beans, Danny the Squirrel, Nem, Gemini Fox 83, Boba Yubi, I met Boba Yubi in person at PDX Land, Keyboard Kalani, Crinix, Sfrism, Contra Sixth, I know Contra, Quizzled Puzzle, Ruffy Raccoon, Ruffy's a good bean, Chili Willies, I hate it when my Willie's chili, Spicy Bara, Oshima no Kutsune, and Rashka the Baka. Vera, thank you so much. That was like a tactical strike of good beans. I know of a bunch of those folks. But oh my gosh. Vera, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Let's see. I'm scroll. Give up 4 years. Oh my god. Hama, hello. What's up? Ahty, go to bed. Chat won't let me go to bed. Habwa! You go to bed. It's even later for you. Oh my gosh. But y'all, thank y'all so much for all that support. Thank you so much. And that will absolutely come in handy because I think I've mentioned it on stream before that like I'm buying a computer this year. I have to buy a new gaming rig. You know, mine is getting pretty old. And like the parts I want to rebuild it are very expensive. Ultra expensive. I haven't spent that kind of money on a computer in a very, very long time, and it's due. You should buy a computer. I recommend it, yes. So I think it's actually probably a good time to mention this also, that like, you know, yes, I'm going to, like, a couple of days ago was my stream anniversary. On June 15th is going to be my affiliate anniversary. And then first week of July is my birthday. So like right around oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna put a pin in that. But let's see. Vera, oh my god. Vera, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 14 tier 1 gift subs. Oh my gosh. One going to Shripe, Felix Boltwood, Vesper the Bum, MX Praline, JMW 566. Quickened 200X, Tarumph, Zero Sniper, Ben the Unlucky 13 VT. Sounds like you're pretty lucky getting a gift sub. King Osiris, Pronzo. Oh my gosh, Pronzo. Zio Night Shard, Big Bad Ardwolf, and Scrat. Thank you so much, Vera. Thank you so much, Vera, for the 14 heckin' gift subs. You heckin' rock. Put on the mask. All right, I guess I'll put on the mask. Actually, you know what? I don't think Hama has seen me with the mask on. There we go. And Tozu, thank you so much for gifting those 10 tier 1 gift subs. One to Smitsity, Nexiat, Dark Fate 321, Pepper Chisur, Sebi Espresso, Thorn Gobbo, Nova Atlantic, Regards Angel EXE, Umbra the Snivy, and Mew Monroe. Thank you so heckin' much, Tozu. Thank y'all so much. This means a lot. This really means a lot. And like I said, look, all of this, plus all of my Twitch payout stuff, it's all going to a desktop PC this year. And like once that happens and I buy all the stuff and I get it, I'm gonna do a whole series of streams on my typical days off, like Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays, building the PC from the ground up. So like I'm gonna be doing all of full water cooling loops, like all of that stuff. So from start to finish, y'all will be able to see it get built with the stuff that you guys help fund. And it's gonna be really cool. It's gonna be really friggin' cool. Yeah, like I'm gonna do power supply cable sleeving, hopefully. I hopefully will do that. I'll show you like how to do, like, you know, water cooling and all that stuff. I already have some parts already, like I already have the power supply thanks to PDX LAN, the video card thanks to PDX LAN. It's just there's some the other bits and bobs that are very expensive that I gotta get, but I will absolutely be doing that. And y'all will have a front row seat for that. I need to go ahead and get going, but love you, Bean. Get some good eeps. You too, Poji. You too. Have a good night. But holy heck, thank y'all so much for the support. Sorry I'm not here all the time, but happy streamiversary, Ahty. I miss you, Bean. I miss you too. I miss you too. Holy shit. We should play games again soon. Like, if you, like, whenever you can make it. Whenever you can make it, you're always welcome. You are always, always, always welcome. Streaming PC building. Like, yeah, I mean, like, well, I mean, my streaming PC is already done, but it's the gaming PC. That's going to be the bread and butter. That's what you're going to want to watch. It's going to be pretty fun. It's going to be pretty fun, I think. We playing together for the raid next Wednesday. I can't wait. I can't wait. Bread and butter and lots of chicken. Yep. Well, I meant you're going to stream building it, not that you're building a PC for. Yes, yes, yeah. I'm gonna stream building the whole thing. That's gonna be fun. So like the PC building streams aren't gonna be limited to 3 hours either. Like they'll probably be a bit longer, because like it'll take me forever to build that thing in 3-hour stints. Sleep well, you fucking animal. All right. All right. I should still find somebody to raid. I need to go to bed because Hambua told me to. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Well, let's see. Let's see. Hambua's a hypocrite. It's funny. It's funny because that's kind of true. It's kind of true when it comes to sleep and stuff like that. But the thing is, though, I mean, nobody could ever say that Hama doesn't work their ass off. And y'all, thank you so much for a level 9 hype train. Oh my god. Hama works so hard, y'all. Works so hard. I don't know where Hama gets all the energy. But like, fuck. I do need to get a new PC as well. My desktop is acting up and not even booting up after I turn it on, likely due to some sort of corruption on my laptop screen. Seems like it's disconnected from the oh no. Gosh. Hell yeah, Drock, congrats! But yes, I need to raid. Oh my gosh. I might have just the pair that we could visit. Delightful folks. Let's see. It has been a very long time since we visited these folks. But Sleet and Jax, the Goral stream team, they're playing some Undertale right now. They're playing some Undertale, and I think we're gonna go visit. So let's go do that. They are the Gorl stream team. I may not be able to stick around and actually watch because they might be in a spot where I haven't exactly been to yet, but it's not really a spoiler because I'm kind of past it, but it's kind of like a little detail that I need to kind of circle back and do. But I think probably by the time we get on over there, they'll be fine. So, they're playing Undertale right now. Let's go heck and visit. But y'all, thank you so much. Thank you so much for a wonderful stream tonight. And thank you so much for, like, blowing me away with support. That is nuts. Thank you so much for that. That's really gonna go a long way. A long way to helping me out building that PC this year. Thank you all so much for that. And also, don't forget, there's a poll up. There's a poll up in the Raid Crew section on our Discord. If you're interested in starting the near raids and doing the near raids on this Wednesday coming up, this Wednesday night, go in there and click the yes bubble. Like, sign up for that. You're definitely not going to want to miss it because, like, I've never done these raids before, and I can't wait. I can't wait. I've wanted to do them forever. But yeah. But holy heck, folks, thank you all so much for a wonderful night. As is always, take care of yourselves and each other. Drink all the water, eat all the food, get all the rest. Before you know it, we're going to be gaming again soon. That's going to be tomorrow night. We're going to pick up where we left off here for some more Endwalker Final Fantasy XIV. That's going to be a great time. So, holy heck. Take care, folks. Have a good night. Stay safe. Be well. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow night. Have a good one. Bye. Bye. Bye-bye.